Your heart starts racing, but your body goes completely still. Someone is raising their voice, and suddenly, you're not an adult anymore. You're a passenger in your own mind, watching through a fog as your throat tightens and your words vanish. You want to speak, you want to defend yourself, but the harder you try to fight back, the more your brain pulls the emergency brake. You aren't being difficult, and you aren't being weak. You're experiencing a ghost from your past that has come back to save you. Imagine you're standing in your kitchen. A partner or a friend says something that stings, or maybe they just use a specific sharp tone. In an instant, the room feels smaller. You look down at your hands and they feel heavy, like they're made of lead. You have 100 things to say, but they're trapped behind a wall of static. You just nod, or you stare, or you look at the floor until the storm passes. Later, when you're alone in bed, the words finally come. You rehearse the perfect comeback. You feel the anger you couldn't feel in the moment. And then comes the shame. You ask yourself, why didn't I just say something? Here is the truth. Your brain isn't broken. It's actually doing exactly what it was trained to do. When we talk about survival, we usually think of fight or flight. But for many of us, neither of those was an option. If you grew up in a home where talking back made things worse, or where showing emotion was dangerous, your brain developed a third option: the freeze. It's like a circuit breaker. When the emotional voltage gets too high, your nervous system flips the switch to off to protect your heart from the surge. You aren't blanking out because you're empty. You're blanking out because you're too full. You are experiencing an internal collision of every word you've ever had to swallow. Think about the last time this happened. Did you notice how you stopped breathing? How you tried to make yourself as small as possible? That is your inner child trying to become invisible. Because once upon a time, being invisible was the only way to stay safe. But here is the twist you need to understand. The freeze isn't happening because of the person standing in front of you. It's happening because your body thinks you are still back in that old house, dealing with that old fear. You are fighting a war that ended years ago, using a shield that you no longer need. So how do you stop? The next time you feel that cold stone creeping into your chest, don't fight the silence. Just notice it. Tell yourself, I am safe right now. I am an adult and the exit is right there. Wiggle your toes. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor. You have to convince your nervous system that the emergency is over. You spent years learning how to disappear to survive. It's going to take some time to learn that it's finally safe to be seen. You don't have to win the argument today. You just have to find your way back to your own body. The words will come. For now, just breathe. You're not a ghost anymore. You're here.